everybody, and welcome back from spring break. I hope you all had a wonderful time and are all rested and ready to get back to it. All of your grades have been posted for the flash fiction assignment. Some of you are still receiving point deductions because you are not formatting your submissions in double-spaced format. So that's causing you a problem, and some of you are continuing to lose points because you aren't putting on the word count. And so that's a problem. Otherwise, everybody's doing awesome. Now I want to go over what's coming up with you real quick. Let's look at the module board. Okay, let's scroll down to where we are now. Remember, you can always go back to those study documents if you need to. Scrolling on down, we have just passed flash fiction, and we are ready for the classic literature essay. This is so important. So remember, let's just go over it together real quick just to be sure. So I came on in here and opened up that module, and I'm going to go down here. Now you've already chosen the book that you're going to read, and you've had all this time to read it, so I know you already have read the book. And now this is the little tutorial for reminding you how to go about reading classic literature. And here is the PDF of instructions. Let's open this and look at these together. Okay, you can see when you open that PDF that everything is laid out for you in step-by-step instructions. And you're going to want to follow those instructions as you write the essay. Literally, everything is laid out for you in this assignment. Now, what I'd like to see some of you do is get with a tutor. That's a free service online. The Writing Center is free. And get some help making sure that your essay is letter perfect. This is an excellent opportunity for you to write a superior essay. Let's just run over to EasyBib real quick and just remind ourselves about creating this EasyBib works cited that is required for this essay. The essay itself is only 3 paragraphs long, but we do need to make sure we include the EasyBib. Let's go over there and look real quick. Now I just went ahead and typed in the theme through Google. What is the theme of To Kill a Mockingbird? You remember that To Kill a Mockingbird is not one of your choices for this essay, right? So I can use this for an example. Okay, let's say that I go with, I'm not going to go with Spark Notes because that's what I used to learn how to read the book, but I don't need to cite that. That's not a legitimate citation. Let's see, this one looks good. Themes, grades, let's do this one. Alright, so I'm going to open that, and that's going to take me to a site, and I'm going to copy that URL from my top bar. And let's remember that I already logged into my EasyBib account, which I created with my free email address from school. I created a project for this classic essay, and I went to that website and found something about the theme, and now I copied that URL and I'm going to paste it right there, and I'm going to click Cite It, and EasyBib is going to gather my information, and it found the whole thing, and I'm going to cite this, and that's what they found for me. Continue to the final step. When the final step comes up, I'm going to fill in any of these red boxes that I can. If there was an author, I'm going to put in the author's name, and I need to spend time on that because I check these citations, and if there was an author and you didn't put it down, that's a problem. So I don't worry too much about the electronically published date. I worry more about who wrote the article. If it's an entire website, of course, then there isn't an article, but sometimes there is an author. And I'm going to create the citation after I've done everything that I can. And there's the citation right there. I'm going back to the classroom now. So here I am back in the classroom, black at the module, and there's the assignment, the information for the study materials. You've already documented your time by clicking this reading page while you were reading your essay. You can also click this while you're working on your essay to log in time that you are working on your assignments. And then when you finish this beautiful double-spaced MLA formatted with the works cited and everything, you will submit that here. I'm sorry, this was for the discussion board. This is here. Okay? After that, we have poetry, which is due April the 29th. And we have the documentary and short narrative film study, which is due May the 13th. And for this film study, I want you to study and watch and analyze film that you enjoy. I'm pretty liberal on the topic of what genre, that sort of thing, but do find something that's based in reality for the documentary film, and then you can watch that and think, are they trying to get me to believe it one way or another? And then I want you to watch a short narrative film and keep that in mind about what is it that the world of the story is and so forth. There's an analysis study page that kind of gives you some ideas and things like that. All right, so the most important thing right now is to get this classic essay written and make sure that you utilize all those free resources from the school to proofread it, edit it, make sure you remember that word count, format it properly, and remember one quick last thing over in EasyBib, and then we're all through with this. Stay with me 1 second. I came back over to that EasyBib site we were visiting, and remember where I just put that whole thing on there. All right, now I'm going to, whenever I have the whole long list of citations, I'm going to select all, export, print as a Word doc, download for MS Word, give it a second, and when I clicked that, it showed up in my bottom tray in my computer, and I opened it, and there it is. So that concludes this tutorial, welcoming you back from spring break and taking you through the next 3 modules, which include the all-important classics essay, where you will follow the PDF instructions line by line. That goes on to poetry, and finally, film study. And then I will be back to talk to you about the next things coming up. Best of luck, everybody, and remember, check your grade center, keep those word counts counted, and make sure that you format correctly and take advantage of all those free tutorial services available to you from school. Welcome back, and that concludes this tutorial.